Hi guys, well, January 2021, shaved the beard off. Big mistake, it's absolutely freezing. I had to wear gloves because my hands were freezing after about 2 or 3 minutes. Anyhow, today's video is a short one and it's a bit of a catch up of a video that I did back in July but never posted. And the video itself was a comparison of some newly acquired SW Motech ION, ION footrests, so called. Some ION footrests as a comparison against the standard, just to show you the difference. And also, because I bought at the same time some second-hand Rally Raid footrests. Because the SW Motech came first, I fitted those, and it was just a very brief video just to literally show you images of the three in comparison. Gives you a really good idea of the sizes, because you can always get the sizes, but it's only when you see them actually live that it really gets down to what you need to know. So I'm going to show you that short video, and then I'll come back to you and tell you what the end result has been. Whether did I stick with the SW Motech, did I move across the Rally Raid, or did I go back to Honda? I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, I thought I'd do a quick video of the SW Motech ION footrests, and show you a comparison with standard. So the ones you see on the video are the SW Motech. It's about double the width and maybe about the same length, if not a touch longer. The rubber pad actually detaches. There's a bolt that holds that on underneath, so you detach the rubber mount and you've got the same serrations that you can see on the edges. You've got those serrations in, I think, 2 rows down the centre and across. So the look and feel is very, very good quality, and you have 2 positions, 2 height positions anyway. These are mounted on the lower position. The higher position would be the standard Honda mount. What I found is that the Honda footrest height, whilst it was okay riding, when I stood up, it was just, for me anyway, it was just a little bit too high. It just didn't feel quite right. These on the lower setting are perfect. They are absolutely perfect for standing up, and they really are comfortable. I've had to make no changes to the brake or gear levers, so in essence I've fitted them plug and play. So just to give you an idea, that's the Motech one that's on, and that's the standard the standard Honda one. So you can see the difference. Just as a comparison, might be useful for you. All in all, you've just got a nice wider foot peg. I have actually bought some second-hand Rally Raid ones as well, and I haven't fitted them yet. I thought I'd test these SW Motech out, but again, for anybody that's looking between keeping standard, going for Rally Raid or the SW Motech, at least you can see the comparison. So again, SW Motech are the ones on, and these are the Rally Raid. Fantastic heavy duty bit of kit. I'm not so sure I need them quite as heavy duty, but I will test them at some stage. But just to give you an idea of size, I'll just put that alongside, if you can see that. And they're substantially longer and slightly wider, but definitely wider. And I think actually the quality's great. I mean, I don't think you could ever bust them. Mind you, the SW Motech is nice quality as well. All SW Motech stuff is really good. So the Rally Raid, I can't comment on them. I'm going to try them, but there would be no adjustment on these. These would just be at whatever height they fit, which in all honesty, looks a bit similar to the Motec ones on their lower setting. So anyway, just in case anybody wanted to see the differences, I think I like the idea of having the rubber pad for any prolonged road riding, and then just with a 10mm bolt just whack the rubber pad off if I was doing some minor light trails. Anyway, so that's your comparison, and as I say, it's SW Motech ION, ION, and obviously these are the standard, and that's your Rally Raid one, which is a nice bit of kit. Okay guys, so I used the SW Motech, tested them. Probably after about a week I took the rubber pads off, tested them without the rubber pads, and actually found them to be more comfortable. For me personally, they were more comfortable without the pads. I found there was a little bit more vibration with the pads on than without, and indeed I sort of put them back on again and tightened them up a little bit more than I should have done, because there is a torque setting for them, a very small torque setting, but I nipped them up just fractionally tighter and stripped the threads on one of them. But my experience of the SW Motech ION was very good without the rubber pads, not so good with the rubber pads. Really bizarre, but for me, I found it more comfortable. So that's the SW Motech. The rubber pad itself, let's just show you one-handed. So the rubber pad itself is that part, which obviously has a metal plate running through it to strengthen it, and it bolts on with one single bolt underneath. Now I just wonder whether the vibration with the pad on is coming because of that single bolt through this metal part here. Don't know the answer to that, but it just didn't work for me comfortably on the Honda CB500X. However, the actual foot peg itself without the pad worked really, really well, and I think it was a couple of thousand miles that I did with it with those pegs on, and it was absolutely fine. But then, because I already had bought some second-hand Rally Raid ones, which you've seen in the video, and those, as you've seen from the video, were the larger of the sort of platforms, I swapped over and put them on just to try it out, and to be honest, my expectation was that I wouldn't see much difference, but actually the SW Motech worked tremendously well, and in particular for going on the trails that I went on, it gave me that wider and longer platform to actually feel very comfortable. So the SW Motech were good, wouldn't criticise them at all, and I would recommend them. Just with me, the rubber pads didn't really work that well. However, having done probably about say 4,000 miles on the actual Rally Raid ones, I wouldn't change them back now. So what we have currently fitted, and has been fitted since I've put them back, actually put them on, is the Rally Raid ones, and these are steel, absolutely solid, and I found them to be perfect. Wouldn't change them now. Everything works well for me from a point of view of positioning for the gear on the other side and the brake this side, but it's no criticism of SW Motech. I love their parts, but it just so happens that three things I've fitted to this bike just didn't work out for me, which was the engine guard I put on, and I put that on because I wanted a centre stand, so the SW Motech centre stand, and then realised I'd made a huge mistake for my uses and intended uses, so swapped them off and put a Rally Raid sump guard on. And you can only fit the Rally Raid sump guard, well, you can't fit a centre stand with the Rally Raid sump guard, so that's the rationale for that. And these foot pegs, again, they're absolutely brilliant in their own right, but for me, the Rally Raid are the winners. So that little brief video was just one I forgot to actually put onto the channel, so I thought I'd catch up and give you my feedback on that. And actually, it's quite useful. I've had a few thousand miles using the options, and so it's, you know, I think it's fair enough time now to give that feedback. But thanks for watching. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea or a cup of coffee because I am still freezing. Catch up with you again. Keep safe. This COVID thing is causing so many nightmares, and here in the UK we're in virtually a full lockdown, and I just hope everybody keeps safe. Catch you again. Thanks a lot.
I'm driving down an empty freeway.